Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Burns Views, and today we're talking about the Drew Barrymore body swap comedy, so they say, The Stand-In. So The Stand-In is about a actress who is washed up, and she's kind of like a Melissa McCarthy character. It's all about body humor. She just falls over, and she has a slogan which she says, that can't hurt me, or something dumb like that. I don't remember. It was... The movie is just melting away from my brain with every second that I think about it. But yeah, she's an actress. She's famous. She's pretty famous, and so The Stand-In is the story of a disaffected comedy actress and her ambitious stand-in trading places. That's what the synopsis says. But to give you a little bit more, basically, she's an over-the-top prima donna actress who has to go to rehab, and in order to, I guess, keep her online dating thing going, she decides to pay her stand-in, who has this very mousy, Shelley Duvall type voice and has a fake nose, to go to rehab for her. So, of course, they make the swap, and in doing so, the one that actually does go to the rehab decides that she wants to be famous. So she does like an apology tour, she does more interviews, and everyone just seems to like her. And that seems to be working out pretty well for the celebrity because she doesn't want to be famous anymore, because she's basically like a Melissa McCarthy type who just does a lot of falling down. I hated this movie, in case that wasn't abundantly clear. It's not good. I like Drew Barrymore. I really do. I thought she was great in Scream. That's pretty much the movie I've seen the most of her in. I see it again and again. But I like her in a lot of these rom-coms. Fever Pitch, 50 First Dates, even Music and Lyrics, which came out not that long ago. I think that's the last one I saw with her in it that I thought was pretty good. The Wedding Singer. And it was with that in mind that I said, you know what? I haven't seen her in anything for a while, but you know what? Maybe it's not bad. I've been watching a couple of dramas. I kind of wanted to watch something that was kind of lighthearted. I feel like we don't get a lot of comedies these days, and I'm like, you know what? Let's check this out. It is so bad. It kind of feels like the opening of Tropic Thunder. You remember that scene where Jack Black was the fatties, and he was just kind of like an obnoxious guy who was going to rehab and he was doing drugs. It's kind of like that in the beginning. The first 15 or 20 minutes of this movie is engaging enough where you're like, alright, let's give it a minute. And then after about 20 minutes or so, it just nosedives. It's just lazy. It's lazy, it's uninspired. You've got some side actors who try to up the movie a little bit. You got TJ Miller, who, he's fine. I mean, he's kind of whatever. He's just TJ Miller. Ellie Kemper, Holland Taylor, who's Lena Dunham is in there, and they're all okay, but this movie it doesn't know what to do with itself. It just doesn't. I don't know. It's just lazy. Like, for example, there's a scene where the new stand-in, who is now posing as a celebrity, has taken over her life, and she wants to go on a date with the guy that the original celebrity was gonna go on a date with. So we're in a mansion. She makes her a smoothie. She drinks the smoothie, which is drugs. She passes out. She drags her to the garden, like the garden house. What do you call it? Greenhouse. And it's like, you cut to like a wide shot. She just like drops the body, and the feet just kind of go there. Doesn't bother like locking her in or tying her up. It's like, oh, okay, that should work. The next scene is like, okay, so then she's inside with the guy, and then the celebrity wakes up, and she's puking, so she's shuffling the guy out the door, and then the celebrity girl comes back, and she's like, what was that about? And she's like, oh, nothing. And then it's so like, this is what it feels like. Okay, we have to get the script from point A to B. We got 3 pages to do it, 3 minutes at a time. How are we gonna do it? How about this? We'll just improv it. And that's what it feels like, which is odd because I imagine this is a movie you couldn't improv considering Drew Barrymore has to play both parts, but it does feel very lazy, and I was just so... I kid you not, I was on my phone, I was falling asleep. I know I watched it late last night, but I just wanted to watch a dumb comedy. And I can't really say that it has anything to do with, you know, maybe that it works better when Drew has a counterpart like Jimmy Fallon, Hugh Grant, what's his name? Adam Sandler. Because I actually liked the character that was the celebrity that didn't want to be a celebrity. And that's another thing too. You don't know who the main character is, you know, because ideally, the villain in the story, the antagonist, would be the stand-in who kind of goes evil. But we're actually following that character more than the celebrity from the beginning. So, yeah, I don't know why you would do it that way, but I guess it's a bold choice, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. As far as the positives, I did like seeing Drew Barrymore play the devil may care, I don't give a shit character. It's something you never see Drew Barrymore really do. You know, she's usually this bubbly girl next door type, so seeing her play like a character like that made me go, I'd like to see her do a drama like a Toni Collette in Hereditary, because I think she could pull it off. You know, I don't think we ever get to see that. So if that leads Drew Barrymore to be seen in this movie and someone goes, you know what, let's put her in something where she can play kind of like a rough around the edges, and we can kind of get rid of that, you know, that bubbly personality that she plays in every single movie, which she's good at, but I'd love to see her try something a little bit different. This movie, though, garbage. I'm sorry, I did not like it. And it started off, like, kind of okay. So it's not even one of those movies that, like, you know 5 minutes in. It kind of just lowers your expectations as you go, and you're like, damn, you know what, this movie had some legs, and then immediately just got kicked out from under. So I'm gonna give The Stand-In a D. But you know what did you guys think about The Stand-In? Did you see it? Do you want to see it? Probably not. Comment down below. We are almost at 3,000 subscribers, so be sure, if you like this video and other videos just like it, I got some better videos coming out with better reviews. Be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you next time.